All right, Caroline, thank you for coming on Drawn Together.
Thank you for having me.
Take, I have to be honest, because you just like couldn't stop saying slurs last time.
No, I know.
And like, I wanted to keep it after like 5, but I was just getting so tired of bleeping.
And wait, what slurs were the ones that I was saying?
I don't even really know how to pronounce them because they're so obscure and so offensive.
Totally.
They're like new to me. I had to Google. I didn't know you were saying slurs while we were recording, and then after I was like, what do these words mean? I'm looking them up and they're all like obscure slurs.
So you don't know about like the oppression of like people then? So you're
not all
you're
of
educated.
the people.
Okay,
there are some people I didn't even know were oppressed. Turns out they're the most oppressed of all.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, so you were homeschooled.
Yes.
So today we're gonna be drawing somewhere that you've never been. Just because I want you to be able to imagine it and like get a feel for what it's like.
Okay.
And we're gonna be drawing yourself inside of a school, doing whatever you think happens in a school.
Okay.
I want to start out by asking you, what did you learn that us normal kids didn't?
So much. I mean, you guys really don't even have an education when I think about it. I mean, I learned a little bit more about like, you know, theology, biblical history, things like that, which I feel like is really lacking in the public school system. I feel like I really missed out on geography. And also language. I did learn Spanish in college, but I didn't really like learn it in high school. And I obviously cheated. I had to.
So you don't know geography. What do you think about like the shape of the earth generally?
No, I think it's like genuinely like a sphere.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're on that.
I was worried about that
we're
one.
On the same page, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't like think it's flat.
What were your extracurriculars?
So I was on a homeschool basketball team. And I actually won Christian Character Award one year.
Christian Character Award. So what did you have to do to win that? Were the other kids pissed?
Yeah, a lot of kids were jealous, which I do understand. Yeah, you just had to be the most Christ-like, which I do think I still have that in me today. Like,
okay, because I was gonna ask, do you think the people who gave you that award would now see where you're at today and rethink maybe who gets that award? Maybe?
No, I think that they probably see me and they're like, oh my God, she's so creative.
She's the most Christ-like we ever had.
Creativity comes from God.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
I'm
girl.
Kind of God-like then.
I'm not like friends with that many people from high school. No shade. Just
You're not friends with like your siblings anymore?
Oh, no, I'm friends with my siblings.
Oh, okay.
When it comes to my siblings?
You said from high school, I was like, that's from
Well, I guess I'm thinking of like my Christian homeschool basketball team. When it comes to my siblings, I'm most Christ-like, period.
What do you wish normal kids knew about homeschool weirdos? Like if you could tell them one thing.
I guess that we're better than them. It's funny because I feel like everyone who goes to school like likes to be like, I was an outsider. Like I was, you know, like misunderstood. I was bullied, whatever. And it's like, yeah, but at least like you were there at the party. Like school feels like a big party that I didn't go to. Mm-hmm. And yeah, did the party suck? Maybe. But you were there and everyone else was there. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
It's like an inside joke. The school bus is an inside joke I didn't know about. And yeah, maybe you wish you weren't there because no one liked you. No one invited you. No one wanted you there.
What do you feel like you missed the most about regular school? Like what did you...
Definitely socializing.
Socializing. Do you think you're like more adult-like because you spend more time with adults? Like do you think you grew up faster kind of?
Slower in some regards because I feel like socially I was a little stunted, and I feel like I grew up faster in some regards because I had more responsibilities, whereas like other kids are like, whatever, who cares?
Okay, I get
like
that.
If you were to get caught doing something your parents said you couldn't do, like wouldn't you rather a different parent catch you?
Yeah, but like what's detention? Like you have to go to your parents' room?
I think like you just probably didn't leave the house, which I didn't do much of anyways.
Yeah, so I feel like what could the consequences have been? Because like for me, I could have gone expelled. For you,
probably not being able to go to youth group, which would be like your big social.
And that's
like your big social. Like going to youth group was like huge socializing wise. Yeah. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I also think when you go to school, although like I do think like that age group is very lonely, like you have the chance to find like your group.
Yeah.
And when you're homeschooled, like your pool of people to pick from to be
Way
friends
smaller.
with is so small.
Did you feel like you had a crew, or were you always kind of like, I'm meant for more than this?
No shade. I just think like I was a little bit more creative, and like all of my friends came from my basketball team, which I like love, but like I kind of needed some like theater freaks in my life. And then like I got the theater freaks in my life in college, and like then I was like, get out of my life.
So High School Musical was probably like your favorite movie,
No,
right?
I honestly think if High School Musical and Glee didn't come out when I was a kid, my life would be totally different.
Yeah, High School Musical was like literally you.
Yeah, if High School Musical and Glee hadn't come out, like if something else had come out, like I was just so influenced by those movies, and I wish I hadn't been.
So you were like pretty religious growing up, right?
Yeah.
How often did you pray? Like on a day-to-day basis?
I think a few times a day.
And was it like scheduled out like in more Arab religions, or was it like free, like whenever you want?
No, I guess you like pray with all of your meals. That's good. But I also like...
And did you eat 3 times a day?
Not during my anorexic years, of course.
Okay.
Well, actually, it was more of like binge eating times, because then it was like praying a lot.
So you prayed like literally 40 times a day?
Yeah, 40 times a day. And I would pray anytime like something would go wrong. Like I literally remember if like any time I was so scared.
So you're like a fair weather prayer.
Yeah, but I also pray like on top of that my regular times.
Okay.
But like for example, like I remember as a kid, like if I ever like clogged the toilet, I was so stressed out. My parents would get mad at me that I would be like, please go down, please go down, please go down.
I will say I never prayed. I was at a sleepover and I had my period for like the second time ever.
And you prayed?
And I bled through my friend's like sheets on a mattress, and I literally pulled the blanket up to cover it up. Lucy, if you're watching this, I'm literally so sorry. To cover it up, and I was praying that they wouldn't see it.
Because you left?
Yeah, because I left it without saying it.
How old were you?
I thought it was so horrible that I did that.
I know, that's the thing that's so sad about being a kid. It's
I'll
like,
leave blood on my sheets for like 3 days.
No, you just go to the mom's room and are like, hey girl.
It's like not a big deal. So I definitely prayed that they wouldn't find it, but it felt so phony because I'm like, I never pray and I'm not even religious and like this is what I'm praying. But when you prayed, did you talk to God and did he talk back, or were you just talking?
Well, okay, first of all, I do think it's okay to be a fair like I don't think God is like, what the hell?
He's definitely not like, what the hell? He's probably like, what the heck?
Yeah, definitely he's what the heck.
Did he talk back or no?
No, like sometimes I'd be like, no, God said this to me. But I honestly think it was like probably me making up things. It was a really big thing growing up.
Oh, was you making up things?
Yeah, it was a really big thing growing up when boys, like homeschool boys that I grew up with, wanted to break up with their girlfriends. They'd be like, God told me to break, or like girls too. They'd be like, God told me to break up with you.
Is that real?
No one ever said that to me because I was like such a catch. But you should have seen me when I was in 7th grade. I was like so hot. It like was a thing.
2016 dumb floating.
Yeah. But like it was a thing that people said.
So what was God like? Because I've never talked to him, but you talked to him.
Old Testament or New Testament?
Which one was yours?
Okay, New Testament God is like low-key socialist.
Okay.
Yeah, people don't want to talk about that, but he is kind of low-key socialist.
Okay.
But he's a good hang, and he's got like a good group of friends. He also kind of has like a traveling magic show he does, one-man magic show. He would travel around to cities, like tour dates nonstop. And he would like do his one-man show, he'd do his hour, and then he would do like some like magic tricks, like he was pretty sick like that.
Oh my God, okay.
So the New Testament God is like pretty chill.
I would be friends with him, it sounds like.
Maybe
I should start praying just to have a new friend.
He also was like low-key anorexic, 40 days, 40 nights in the desert. So Jesus, but in the Old Testament he was pretty rough.
Oh really?
In the Old Testament he was like, you didn't want to piss that guy off.
What did he do?
Oh, he did some crazy shit.
Like what?
You know, like they would take over towns and like murder everyone in the town, or like in the New Testament, like he told Moses, you're gonna lead the people to the promised land, and Moses is like, I don't know if I can do it. And he said, oh, you don't know if you can do it? Not only am I giving you a companion, which I guess is kind of nice, but you're never gonna make it to the promised land. You guys have to wander around for 40 years.
Just like for no reason?
Yeah, because he didn't trust them.
That's Old Testament.
But that's Old Testament.
Okay.
That's Old Testament.
Do you feel like you learned like the same stuff as me? Like, do you think we learn the same basic curriculums or no?
Did you learn about evolution?
Yes.
I did not learn about evolution.
In that you were taught it doesn't exist, or you just never mentioned it?
I was taught it didn't exist.
Okay.
I was told the fossil record was a lie.
What were you taught that all those like old bones were and stuff? Just fake?
No, I was just taught that the world was only 6,000 years old.
Okay. And do you know how old it is?
Older.
Yeah. Dinosaurs, real, not real?
Real. Dinosaurs are real, but they were alive at the same time as man.
Okay, so did we have them as pets, or did they have us as pets?
So we had them as pets, and then when Eve ate the apple and like sin entered the world, I think we became a little scared of them.
And then we killed them all?
Eventually something happened. I don't think we killed them per se, but I think it was kind of like, you do your thing,
and we'll do ours. We'll do ours. So did the meteor that killed all the dinosaurs, does that exist in Christian history or no?
I did not learn about the meteor.
Okay. So that's just kind of like a blank spot.
Yeah, totally. I don't know about that one.
Okay.
I don't know about that one.
Okay, I'll tell you about it after when we wrap. I'll tell you about it.
I don't know about that one.
Okay. What religious beliefs have you kept, if any?
Love thy freaking neighbor. There's a lot of history that like backs up a lot of the things in the Bible, and I think theology is so interesting. So it's not like a hate thing at all. I think it's more of like, I don't subscribe to the community I grew up with that's like
gay people should die, like that.
Yeah, like it's like I think
of course.
So it's like no hate to any religion, all love, but also like maybe we should chill a little bit.
Yeah,
that's kind of where I'm at.
I think everyone
like let's have fun, make some jokes.
Yeah. So did you have sex ed in your house?
So no sex ed. I hear there's like an infamous movie that you watch of someone giving birth. I never saw that. I
stepped out. I had to poop while I was at school.
Oh, you can just go poop while you're at school?
You have to raise your hand and say, I have to use the bathroom, and they say, an important part's coming up, and you say, it's number 2. And then
you have to out yourself as going number 2?
I did in this particular circumstance.
Did you actually have to go number 2, or you just didn't want to see it?
I didn't even know. I was mad I missed it. I didn't miss it on purpose. I actually had to go number 2. Came back, no one's face was the same. Did you do the Pledge of Allegiance in homeschool?
This is great. Not only did I do Pledge of Allegiance, we did Pledge of Allegiance, but I also was a part of like a Bible trivia thing that was nationwide. It was called Oona's, and it stood for Approved Workmen Are Not Ashamed. And we did the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we also did the Pledge of Allegiance to the Oona flag.
Do you still know the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yeah.
Do you? Let's say it. Let's see who knows it.
Okay, well, you have to put your right hand over your heart.
And there's a flag right here, so you can say it.
To the Chicklets flag.
Okay.
I pledge allegiance to the flag. I don't think you know it, of the United States of America. And to the republic.
No, one nation.
No, to the republic. One nation under God.
Indivisible?
Yeah, with liberty and justice for all.
Indivisible.
I think you knew some parts that I didn't know, and I knew parts that you didn't.
Together we are one Pledge of Allegiance.
Yes.
I want to talk about college, because you went, and that must have been so crazy going to college after never having been in a room with more than 5 other people.
Totally.
So what was that like?
I went to Oklahoma City University, which was like...
I don't know it. So.
Yeah, it's like kind of like a small like theater. Like I think we have like a lot of Rockettes come out of there. It's like a big dance school.
Okay.
A lot of Miss Americas. We had like a Hall of Queens, which was like this hallway that had like a bunch of like pictures of women who
So there's a lot of pretty girls at your college.
And way more women than men. So it was like a fight. So the fact that I even had a boyfriend at one point in college was like very impressive of me. I had a fight to the death to get a boyfriend there. I think it was very much like a high school, like it was like small and catty at times because everyone was like kind of in competition with each other. Mm-hmm. And I think it was good for me because it was kind of like going to high school, right? But it was really stressful, and honestly, my freshman year, I peed my pants a lot out of anxiety. Like I would think I was just so anxious. And
just like randomly be like, oh, pee.
Well, yeah, and also like the other thing too is like I think I was just like so nervous and so anxious, and also like I wasn't used to like having to be in class. Maybe I didn't like time my pees out.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It sounds like you might have been able to overcome the fact that you were homeschooled and almost become popular. Is that?
It's really a bummer, honestly, going from being homeschooled to musical theater school, because obviously it's like a double whammy of like, obviously I'm the worst and most annoying person alive. Like nothing could be worse than a homeschooled person and a musical theater person. Yeah. I understand that. But the real reason why that was such a bummer to me is because I do think I have the makings of someone who could have been popular. Like I think if I had gone to public school, there's a chance I would have been popular, especially like when I was growing up and like, you know, all those like tween movies, like it's always like a really bitchy blonde girl, and like yeah. I just feel like I have that in me.
Because you're naturally blonde.
I'm naturally blonde.
Okay, yeah, that would have worked.
Yeah, I dye the roots dark.
Got it.
I dye the roots dark. I do think that I have it in me to be popular, and I really wish I could have bullied someone. Like,
bullied someone?
Yeah, I think like I would have been good at it. I think that there's like a darkness in me that could have really bullied someone to the point where like they would really.
Would you have been like an equal opportunity bullier, or is there a group you really wish you could have bullied?
So I think everyone likes to bully the nerds because it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yeah.
But I actually think I would have bullied. I think I would have gone harder, more psychological warfare. Maybe bullied like a popular boy, like just like deep.
That's not even bullying.
The teachers. I'd bully the teachers. I don't want to go for the kids. The kids are already insecure enough.
Yeah.
I want to bully the teachers.
So you couldn't bully at home? Like you couldn't bully any one of your many siblings?
Well, obviously, like I have one younger sister. Obviously, I terrorized her.
Yeah.
At one point, I locked her in the bathroom for like hours at a time. Like I did the best I could.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell me about your upbringing before we move on to Barstool?
Oh, I love my mom. My mom's the best. And sometimes when I talk about this stuff, people are like, oh, you must hate your family. I don't. I love my family. I love my mommy. And my mom is very religious, and she's such a sweet woman. And she sent me a picture of my dog recently, and her dog, I guess. And it made me remember that my mom taught my dog, you know how like you do sit or lay down or roll over before
how
you give.
How dogs do, yeah.
Yeah, before, yeah. Not you, I guess. Before you were given food.
Yeah, of course.
My mom taught her dog to pray. So she like goes and prays and then she can eat her food.
What do you think she wishes for? World peace?
Probably like
Probably the food
for
that she's
fetch.
about to eat.
Yeah, like she's a dog.
Fetch. Okay, I want to do Barstool office superlatives.
Okay, great.
So
wait, which superlative do you think I would get? Because I never got one. What did you have in high school?
I had most likely to be on aux. I don't know if you've heard of aux, but it's basically the cord that you have in the car that you connect to your phone to play music when you're going to hang out with friends.
And does that connect to a CD player or a Walkman?
Yeah, a Walkman.
Yeah.
Exactly, it connects to a Walkman.
Well, I would never go hang out with friends.
Yeah,
Wait, I have a question. What was your go-to song on the aux?
I don't know. No, I think, honestly, I wasn't Pick Me, but I think I gave Pick Me a little bit because I listened to rap. And I think, like...
But that's, like, a part of a woman's life. Similar to, like, having an eating disorder at one point, a woman also has to be, like, listen to a lot of rap at one point.
Yeah, I still do, but it was, like, whoever was making superlatives probably also liked Lil Uzi.
I actually think I was probably most talkative.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Did you ever run out of people to talk to in your house?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I would hope that I was, like... No, I was like so depressed as a child, really, actually.
So
I think I was so excited when I was out in public. I was like, ah! Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, yeah. Barstool superlatives. Who do you think is in the most group chats?
Kelly Keegs.
Definitely. Most well-liked, just all around well-liked. I think I would have to say Fights.
I think I would say Adam Ferrone.
Rowan is very well-liked.
Or Jackie Nichols.
Jackie's very well-liked. Everyone likes Jackie.
Very well-liked.
That's so true. Most Viva.
I mean, Fasoli comes to mind.
I know, but let's say besides Fasoli.
Tommy comes to mind. Clemmer comes to mind.
I mean, Gaz is...
I think Tommy more than Gaz. Gaz is like Viva, but like Tommy's like more scared of getting in trouble.
Most on the line. And I honestly, for this one, I might have to say KFC because he has to post those videos of everything that's happening in a second.
Because I think I would say Nate Dogg.
Pretty online.
The reason why I say Nate Dogg is because every time I come into the office, he like is like, I saw your video, or like something like that. So I feel like he like sees stuff, but also I think like Nate Dogg.
But he's very on Barstool. He's on Barstool. I don't know if.
And Kevin has to stay up with the news.
Most unlikely friendship of yours at Barstool. Who's someone that you feel like you really vibe with that people would never put you two together? Jack Mack. Who do you think I would be close friends with that I just haven't had the opportunity to hang out with?
Madeline Conroy in Chicago.
Okay, we follow each other.
Love Madeline Conroy in Chicago. I feel like if you had the opportunity to get to know her more, you'd love her. Wait, who do you think that about?
About you?
Yeah, who do you think that you would be friends with that you haven't really?
Honestly, I think I'd be friends with Brandon Walker.
I love Brandon Walker.
I think me and Brandon would get along great, and I was a little bit intimidated by him when I met him in Chicago. That I think I accidentally roasted him. Brandon, if you're seeing this, I'm really sorry.
He would like you
and
too.
I didn't like mean to. And Brandon, like, I want to be your friend.
Brandon wrote my recommendation letter for my last apartment. It's on my desk. It's like, she's an outstanding friend, and yeah,
That's amazing.
I am a Brandon Walker defender and apologist.
Okay, that's my answer. I would love to be friends with Brandon. Let's be friends.
You know, I'd love to be better friends with Danny as well.
Conrad?
Yeah, I love his girlfriend. I think he's very funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say Danny, but I would like literally lived with him for a month.
Yeah, you guys really know each other.
I do know him.
I don't really know him that well.
He's the best.
But I had so much fun at the one day I went to Beach House, and I love his girlfriend, obviously.
Yeah, I don't remember that day at all. That was fun though, I'm sure. I hope. What would you be canceled for?
Sometimes your videos get on the wrong side of the internet.
Got it.
And people think you're being completely honest. And one time I made this video being like, if I see someone in skinny jeans, I'm gonna pull out a gun and shoot, like making fun of people who are like, ew, skinny jeans. Like making fun of people who hate skinny jeans so much that they're gonna vomit.
Yeah.
And it got on the elder millennial TikTok, which like no shade to my elder millennials, I love them. But they like couldn't get the satire, and maybe it just wasn't that funny of a video, but they were coming for me.
Okay, how's your drawing going?
I think my drawing's really good.
Okay, mine's like pretty good too.
It's a little interpretive.
So let's do a reveal. Let's show the cameras first. Show your drawing. Okay.
Okay, let me see.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Your drawing's really beautiful.
Wow. Oh, wow. I'm gonna need an explanation.
So these are my lockers.
Oh, I thought, okay.
And these are papers coming out of it.
Is that a vacuum? What's that?
And then this is my boyfriend who's the mascot. We're the bunnies. That's me. I'm extremely skinny and I have a tiara because I'm prom queen. queen. And then that's you, and you're carrying.
see me?
Yeah, aren't you cute? You're so tiny.
Yeah, I'm so
And
tiny.
you're so tiny you can fit in my pocket.
Okay, and then whose is that?
I thought in American schools they just like are everywhere.
So I drew
Yours
you.
is beautiful.
You're learning, okay? You're learning, or at least you're trying to learn. But all you
Love
can
that.
think about is Jesus and dinosaurs. And you have a lot of questions about Jesus and dinosaurs and like, were they existing at the same time? Did Jesus have a pet dinosaur? Did
He might
dinosaur
have.
a pet Jesus? Like, what was going on?
Because
with that?
dinosaurs were on Noah's Ark. So they probably were, yeah.
Dumb.
Yay! I love drawn together.